Jurassic World Evolution 3, and this is part 19 of the campaign, where we are moving towards a new park. I think it's Malta, so let's get straight into this. So yeah, San Albertus Island in Malta. Looks like we're going to have to pay off someone's debt to do this park. So let's see how it goes. I get the feeling this one could be quite difficult, but we'll see. We don't need to do much in regards to expeditions at the minute because we do have a really good variety of dinosaurs to work with. So let's see what this park brings.
In the paleo-curation world, Malta is best known for its scenic views, rich history, and its highly illegal underground dinosaur marketplace. They've sunk their fangs into a well-intentioned, if naive, dinosaur enthusiast, and you're expected to pry open the beast's jaws and release its prey. Have fun with that, and, well, look out for the teeth. Metaphorically, of course. Well, maybe literally too. Only time will tell.
Malta, Malta, Malta. The heart of the global dinosaur market. Once upon a time, at least.
Oh yeah, the night market here was one impressive operation.
The owner of this island was originally an exotic animal keeper. They got into quite a bit of debt pursuing a new obsession with dinosaurs. And now we are here to help them, using only legal means, I should add. And yes, I'm looking at you, Mr. Finch.
Oh, don't you worry. I would never do anything illegal or the slightest bit morally questionable. Especially not while someone's looking, right?
Okay, so let's see what we've got. So we've got an expedition centre, we have got a control centre, we have got a response facility, and we have got our arrival point. And then we've got a couple of marine mammals, and we've also got these guys here sitting in the middle. So, San Albertus Island, we need to have total scientist skill up to 70, profit per minute of 300,000, 4,000 guests, and the total number of marine animals up to 30. We have got in here lagoons already on site, reduced marketplace costs, and regular debt repayments to make. So, the first thing...
Escaping the client's debt will
gonna
leave
have to
cash
do.
in the bank. And more dinosaurs will help with that.
Quite right. More dinosaurs will be crucial to freeing our client from the night market's hold.
Lily, you were hired here too? Isn't it excessive having us both work on the same debt?
Yes, well, no solution seems excessive to the person in crisis. But don't worry, many hands make light work after all.
So, let's get a ranger teams assigned to these, so that our dinosaurs can be checked over regularly. So there is a couple of different things we are obviously missing in regards to, we don't have a maintenance team, so let's get a maintenance facility in. We're going to be using the room we've already kind of got here. And power-wise, let's have a look. I don't think we've got... I don't think we've got a power station. So, let's make sure we've got maintenance posts around as well, covering as much as possible.
drone. It's on the to-do list.
Right, and then when you start looking at the lagoons, you can kind of see that they actually haven't got any viewing platforms or anything like that. So we need to really give our guests something to look at. It's obstructed. Oh, okay, too close to that. But that will go in a minute. Let's have a.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added
Another
a new
one
lagoon
there.
viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
And then, come on, move. Right, and then a path that connects that to that. Beautiful. Right, let's check these little dudes down here and see what they like to. Oh, they only like Microceterus. They're the only animals that they like. What about these dudes in here? They don't like any species. And they also don't like any species. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we've really got a great place to start up. Right. Yeah, that's really, really helpful, isn't it? Okay, so let's get ourselves a hatchery, and let's path that. Yes, I found that someone put a hatchery with. Rocks on it that looks a lot better, a lot more natural. So and now we'll do that for now. And let's see what we can find. What was it called? That's it. So we need to probably hire some scientists. So let's start by doing that.
Attention personnel, please.
Let's see what we can do. Sociability, lifespan. Right, so we'll start doing that. That will instantly increase our dinosaurs breeds, and then we need to do viewing galleries. So let's go with
Generator will be running soon.
Texarkana, Asia. Oh, let's go for that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Another one up there. Okay, even if it actually wants to allow us to do that. The only problem with doing that is I don't think we can actually do anything with that. Okay, right. Let's try a tall viewing platform, and we do that. Do that from there. Okay, that's different. So our dinosaur visibility is now up to 80%. That's good. What else are we missing? We need to keep an eye on our money. Because our money isn't great at the minute. We're losing per minute 18,000. So I think we need to focus on getting some drinks and food into the park. So that will allow us to instantly kind of make a little bit more money. So let's change the product on that to fossilized teeth. Okay. So we need to be turning it around and making money instantly rather than losing. And let's go with drinks. Coffee is actually quite a good one. So that will give us, that should help us get profit rather than a loss. Let's also go with restrooms. So we'll go for one here at the top of the hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
And one over there. And then also let's get emergency shelters in. So again, one at the top of the hill up here. And one back down there, right? So yes, we've spent money, but we should start making money now. Scientist, we need to put a staff centre in to do that. Operations, staff centre, we can just about put a staff centre in. And let's train him. So that will give us a bit of a boost of money. We should start seeing a bit of turnaround here, guys. Let's see how much it's going to cost us to do this, or we don't have the sufficient skill. No, let's not discard eggs. Let's hire another scientist. Something with a bit more welfare. We don't actually have any. Okay. So this is quite a big area here with like nothing in it. Seems a little bit unnecessary. I really think we're going to struggle in regards to monorails and stuff like that here as well, because when you look at it, again, it's, we might be able to go kind of around that way, I suppose. Yeah, that might work.
Let's get the
Right, let's check our scientists again now. So let's recruit her.
phone out there.
And then we can get some of them released. So that's instantly going to increase our dinosaurs up to... four.
That soon.
Right. So there's a little bit of land here as well. Just feel like there's just land everywhere that we could potentially be using. They're only dumb little things, aren't they? Really, really diddy little things. And they really need to be looking around. It's quite a territory from some form at the minute.
Generator getting
That's
ready.
actually really quite a large enclosure when you look at it. So I wonder if we should put maybe some small dinosaurs here. So with these two large lagoons and no real substance to it. Well, where are you going? was hoping that might work, but he doesn't want to play ball. We can go there. Nicely kind of around the outside of the park there, like that.
A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
Yes, let's put a hotel. What if we can get a hotel that kind of overlooks?
Sending the drone out.
What about a small hotel? Okay, so we can get a small hotel over there.
We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
We could put that there and you wouldn't see any difference. Right, so then of course, maintenance post. We need all this covering over here. Good stuff, right. So we need to see what room we've got and how we're going to use it. Because although yes, we've got this room down here, there's no kind of direct path to walk. They'd have to walk either up here and round, or they'd have to. Well, they'll have to get the monorail, won't they, when I can extend it around. But even that's going to be quite slow, because I think we're going to have to kind of go around the path back round this way to finish over here. So the next bit I think we'll have to extend to is there. So let's have a look. Let's get some enclosures doing. Do you know what? We want to try and get something with a really high sort of rating that we can afford to get quite early. Yeah, so that's quite a decent sized enclosure.
Generator.
How are these looking now? They're still not fully sort of checked the whole area yet. Okay, so we'll just put that in there like that. What hasn't got power? Oh, a fence right to the back over there. That's neither here or there. Right, let's have a look at what we can afford to build, to create with the skill that we've got. Lochiosaurus. Yeah, not great ones. Okay, right. So let's hire out another science. Do you know what? We haven't even got a science centre yet. That's crazy. Let's go for this dude.
Please welcome your new.
We've got some sort of research to do as well. Right, so what are we missing operations-wise?
Attention all science personnel.
Hybrids, guests. What have we got? Guests. Large amenities. Enclosures. Operations. Dig sites, enclosures. Oh, marketplace facility. Okay, so let's do a little bit of training. Insufficient funds. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's not good, is it? We've already spent all of our cash now. It won't take long to turn around.
Filling up a generator.
Saying that, it might do. Shelter coverage isn't great. Transport rating's only at 90%. It is kind of what it is. Not a great deal I can do with that. Right, let's go back to our scientists and just carry on training her. I've still got insufficient funds. Great. Research. What is it with research? Enclosures, that's it. 500,000. Wow. Okay, yeah, so this isn't going to plan here, guys. suppose I'm just going to have to try and save some money. Okay, so after saving up to about 2 million, we can finally get on with some research here. So the next thing we need to do is the marketplace facility. So we get that done. We do need to get the total species up to 5, so we might as well see what we can synthesize. Not a great deal, to be fair. Not with what we've got. Okay, right. Research on large amenities. That is a thing as well. Oh, what's that? Let's check our dinosaur visibility, range of patrols, maintenance. Okay, so we've got that building uncovered there for maintenance. It's only that one building. So if we send the maintenance team just to check that, that will be good for now. Yeah, so at the minute we're not doing too bad, I don't think. We've got this enclosure ready to go. This one just seems a little bit on the empty side with these little tiny things in it. I mean, they really, really are tiny wherever they are. You can't even see them, they're that small. Apparently there's one right there. Oh, there is. Yeah, that's just really, like, tiny. Wow. Yeah, they're just not that exciting of dinosaurs, if I'm completely honest. These guys aren't really the most exciting things either, but they're already in the park, aren't they? So that's kind of where we're dealing with. So let's just fast forward time just for a minute, get that research complete and see what happens after that. That's almost done. Let's also just research large amenities too. That's another 500,000. Okay, let's see what that marketplace thing is. So, operations. Marketplace facility. Provides access to the global trade in prehistoric animals. Right, okay, cool. Kind of what I expected anyway. There's probably a really good place for it. Let's get some power to it as well. And of course, let's make sure maintenance can do it as well.
Task received.
Okay, right. So let's see if we can purchase something. Okay, so this is the first time I've seen it. Now we don't want anything flying at the minute. 8 million. Wow. Trudons. Trudons might be good to get in. Yeah. Let's go for Trudons. We've got 5 coming as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Ooh, the Hyperloop's available now. Sure, that's the one that goes underneath the ground, isn't it? So, first thing first, let's make sure there's a gate on the enclosure.
Is it just me, or is the sandstorm that wasn't meant to be a problem feeling pretty problematic?
I don't understand what happened. The weather must have turned.
And it looks like Extinction Now have chosen the perfect time to tamper with our gates.
It's fine. My role is crisis management, so let's manage this crisis.
You were managing crises at Jurassic World, too. And look how that turned out.
Cabot, show some respect.
No, it's all right. Though I certainly remember why Mr. Finch and I lost contact for all those years. Let's fix this and get the park back on track.
Okay, so to be fair, they're pretty happy already, apart from 2 few adults. So, if we can just do 1 adult Trudon.
Irrational obsession for these creatures drives people to debt, to illegal means to possess living creatures. Is that the basis for the world you're working towards? Really?
Okay, so steady income, make 150,000 profit per minute, increase total dinosaurs to 25. So we're just going to see... meat. There is meat. There is meat. Right, okay, so let's just see where our Trudons are. So, they want another adult. So, we can do that. I hope anyway we can do that. So, let's go to Meat Eaters and Trudon. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. It looks like the storm's passed over. Those all shelters.
We apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent
And let's look at some viewing galleries now. Not allowed.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Right. And I reckon we could put a little gyro that goes through here.
that would be.
Pretty cool. That should instantly kind of help us then.
Ladies and gentlemen, go for the ride of a lifetime at our gyrosphere attraction.
Have we not got a... Oh, we haven't added a ranger team to it, right.
Task received.
Incubation
Right, I don't think we need to... I don't think we need to do 4. So let's do 2 females. So, yeah, let's just do 2 females. I don't think we need that many. And that will be a pretty cool enclosure down there. That just looks like a giant rock. Been any wiser. Okay, so I reckon we can do our next yeah, because we're going to go up here next and kind of swoop around. Okay, so let's now get our 2 released via airlift into here.
Picking up asset.
Stuff that will take us up to 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park.
Asset transportation in progress.
And we can run that round there like that. And then we can look at maybe some more facilities over here. Maybe some sort of large hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park.
Asset transportation underway. Asset transportation complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
So expensive for just a couple of trees, isn't it? Crazy.
Transportation complete.
Let's have a look what its environmental issues are. Shouldn't really be any. We should be good there. The Trudon should be happy. No issues. So, oh, okay. Apart from the fact they are fighting. But oh, they're injured as well. Oh, poisoned. Right. Have we got a medical facility as of yet? No. So let's get one of them put into the park now. Paleo medical facility. Yeah, because that'll be useful. That gives that. And then we need to now increase our dinosaurs. So, do we build a new enclosure? Do we just maybe increase these just by 2? Because let's face it, they're not exactly massive, are they? Okay, right, so they ain't going to take long at all. Four will be just fine. So that's going to take all of 50 seconds, and that will complete our next couple of tasks. We've still got 2.5 million, so we could start out an expedition. Now I get the feeling I have started that in a previous one, so I'd like to maybe just head back and find out what I've done with that one. Oh, maybe I haven't. Look at the price of it though. This is the problem now, because all I've got left is the big sort of ones. They are going to cost a lot more, but that actually cost half price, I think. Just feels like a bit of a dead space down here. Realistically, I might have to see what I can do with the landscape here. See if we can. Just a little bit. There we go. Look at that. that might allow us now to come down here.
I've just heard that a collector from the night market is coming round for a debt payment soon. We need to get the funds ready to pay them off.
Now that sounds like a job for Kira. Maybe Lily. Debt collectors and me don't get along.
I'm pretty sure both of them left. I think you might have hit a nerve with Lily when you brought up Jurassic World earlier.
Ah. Wouldn't be the first time I spoke out of hand in panic. I'll talk to my apology fruit basket guy later. In the meantime, we're gonna need to handle that debt payment on our own.
So the next task is accumulate 750,000, which, to be fair, is happening pretty swiftly. I want to see if we can kind of head down here without causing too much of a headache. Yeah, that's alright, that, yeah. I do actually want to replace, like, pretty much everything. It's probably going to cost us a fair old bit. It's not doing anything to help our debt, but we are making money, and that's all that really matters right now. And it's going to help increase our capacity to take people. Areas. Okay, cool. So let's just check our management reviews. So, if shelter, we need to put something over this side, and same for the restrooms. Ooh, that's right on the corner there, that's pretty cool. And then restroom. System and it will work. Right, let's check our other management views. They're okay now for now. Immunity coverage. So we can start now looking at being around here. This is where our next load of amenities can be. Nice. Got a new area unlocked as well. In fact, that's the whole bit unlocked. Cool.
Some people hate a blank canvas, but not me. That new land you bought is perfect to expand this place into. So let's bring in some more animals and make it happen. We could even buy animals for the site through the marketplace. The night market would hate that we're not sending money their way, which is even more of a reason to do it, right?
Okay, so I reckon down here is a pretty good place to put another marine area. So let's do that. It doesn't have to be massive. Not if we've got some small marine life. Avery. Trudons are fighting again. That's not going to work, is it? Okay, yeah, that's okay, right. So what we'll do is flatten the terrain here to kind of match just around the outside. What the hell's happened there? Why has it gone? That's what. Nice and flat around the lagoon. We're all happy now, right? And then. Smooth that a little bit like that. That, yeah, pretty happy with that. Couple of viewing galleries there. On that side, let's get some power.
Ladies gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
Okay, cool. Right, let's see what we can do. That's an Albertus. I suppose that's going to need quite a large area. Megalodon, that's going to be huge as well. Mosasaurus, that needs a... What about this dude here? Let's go for him. And hope that that is enough of a size of a lagoon for him.
Okay, understood.
And I might even put like an aviary over here. Oh, well, there we go. We're gonna get. If we build an aviary, that will do. So let's make sure we flatten the rest of this off. Way to the edge. We want more bits doing over here.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Short-lived. Oof. Okay. Well, let's go with it. And hopefully they're going to, you know, be okay. Right, let's just see now if we can do an aviary over here. I don't think we're going to get the 4. The 4 will be a serious push. Ooh, we can. Just about. Hold on, if we pick that up, move it,
Attention
cover.
personnel. We have detected power outages across the site.
It covers both of them.
Please
Good,
respond.
good.
Request acknowledged.
Where's our maintenance now? Cool. Right.
Confirming fast.
Now let's have a look in the marketplace and see what we can find flying wise. Because funnily enough, there was loads of flying types a minute ago, and now there is none. Right, so let's synthesize some. I think they and them will go together. No. That likes Pterodon. Right, so we'll do Pterodon, and we'll do Geosternberger, however you pronounce it. So what we'll do is we need to make sure that we've got room to maneuver here.
Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
Right, good. That's now going to really help bring people over to this side. I think now we should look at guests. So let's go with a large drink amenity.
Please stand by.
It says projected guests, right? So let's. Do we go large or do we go medium? Medium shopping. Medium drink. Medium food. Oh, they might have been bigger than I thought. And uglier. Uglier than I thought as well, guys. Okay, I think they're just about happy there. Right, what else do we need over here? We're going to need an emergency shelter. And toilets.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Wow. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, good. Last one. Okay, cool. Right, we're happy. We're happy with all them. They're making decent profit. Ooh, God, they're already full as well. Wow. Just looking at different things. Some of the things I've downloaded and stuff like that. To make it look a little bit more tree lined and stuff like that. No, we're gonna have to rest our scientists first before we can do that. So, let's get all our scientists onto rest. And guys, I think that is a brilliant time to kind of end this video. We are working towards 5-star now. So join me in part, if I can even remember what part we're on here. We are we currently on 18? So join me in part 19, where we will continue here with this park. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.